All right, guys, it is Greg again. What is going on in the markets today? I can tell you what's going on in the markets today. Lots of confusion. Lots of confusion. I mean, I'm confused a lot of the times too. I won't deny that. So a lot of people are thinking, what is going on? What's going on? And I'm just looking at some other assets, man. And right here we have Monero. And the reason I'm looking at a coin like this is that you see all the red candles and Monero's done on the daily. I was like, man, when is this thing going to come up and do its correction back up, you know, to get back into a short? Well, the thing is with Monero is that, you know, just taking a look at Monero coin all the way up from about 290 and what it's done right now, it's only gone to, if you see that, 382. I would not be surprised to based off this leg, to see it back up to 238, maybe go into the gold pocket of 247 or something like that. Okay, which once it gets up there, you know, that would possibly be a good short area, or it might just continue to trend up even higher a little bit. Don't know yet. Now, what does that have to do with Bitcoin? Well, what does that have to do with Bitcoin is that sometimes you can get clues from other assets if you take a look at the crypto market. So if all the assets, like what I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, these coins have gone down really deep on the RSI. They've gone down really deep on the RSI, as you can see right there on the daily. It just shot down here. I'm like, this coin needs to correct back up. It's time to correct back up. You don't want to short it. Like, there's people going in right here to short it, and they could have got a little bit. But I was like, no, I'm not doing that, because I knew that this was going to come and it could go higher. So with Bitcoin, going over here to Bitcoin, is one of the things that I wanted to let you guys know is that, you know, Bitcoin is in no man's land, but you see these yellow lines. Here's the end of the 60-day cycle. And Bitcoin does have a tendency to respect these 60-day cycles, as you can see with my red arrows and green arrows and stuff like that. And I'm still thinking that, here's my little green arrow. If you see at the bottom, where is this green arrow going to go? Is it going to go there? Is it going to go there? Or is Bitcoin going to swing back down? Or is it going over here? So somewhere in this area, from here to here, there's going to be a temporary low, in my opinion. So, and it's going to fake everybody out. And the reason I say that is that when we were over here, we came down over here. We had a shot up over here. We came back down. We had another shot up, and we came back down. And right here, I remember this perfectly. Everybody was so bearish. They were like, look at this. This is 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're going down to the depths. And you know what happened? Look, boom. You see that? Look what happened. Boom. Now, I'm not saying Bitcoin's going to do something like that, but I would not be surprised in this area. Somewhere in this area, you know, Bitcoin's going to come down, maybe do another dump, who knows, and then boom, back up here like that, and go up for a period of time like this, and then somewhere lows in here, it's going to go up, and then it's going to come back down, and we'll be the next 60-day cycle. Let's say it's right there. Where's the 60 days from there? That's more or less that area. So, you know, you take it like this, back down, or keeps going up, and then back down into the low over here like that. Boom. You see? And I do think that something like that could happen, guys. And the reason I say that too is if you take a look at some other assets, and yet you see what it's doing, you know, typical. I mean, it could dump maybe some more, but it's like one of those X-wave moves. It does it the same way. The X-waves don't move up much, or they can, and then they drag up the RSI. It's doing the same thing, you know, dragging that RSI down. But if you look at the DXY, which I went over in another video of the DXY, and going out here to the daily on the DXY, so you can see, based on this, it's looking like, here's your what happened here? 1, 1, 2, and the 3, you know, maybe coming back down and come back up for a little bit more, right? Create that divergence, and then it goes in that fourth wave correction. And then that fourth wave correction, this is going to go on for 30 days, because this went on for 30 days. And then that'll be upside. The upside move for Bitcoin possibly is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm not in any shorts because I just think it's a dangerous area to be shorting right now. You know, I mean, it could be good. It could be good. You could win. You could. But I'm just thinking that maybe there's a temporary local bottom. If you take a look at, you know, let's take a look at the overall on the daily for Solana. You know, take a look at the daily on Solana here, and you see this is a nice three-wave move. You see that? It's a nice three-wave move. Now Solana's got more deeper to go because this RSI is over here. And here's a three-wave, and it went up. So you call this WXY or this a WXY, but as a three-wave move, and it's got to go up. It's got to go up again and then make that three-wave move again back down and then take this all out, take all this out to get this correction over with. So you want it down here. So based on the evidence of the other coins, they just seem like they need to pop back up significantly. Not saying like up here, but you know, take a look at Solana. Let's do a retrace and see. You know, you know, Solana could easily go to 102 and then back up to 110 and maybe even hit the golden pocket of 115. Could easily do that, and then it'll have that dragging up on that RSI to swing, so up on the X and then a three-wave swing again to go boom and bring this RSI down here. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, some of these assets. Same thing with XMR to do the correction up, to give you guys an idea of what I'm looking for. I think that's why the market is confusing right now for a lot of people, is because there could be some sort of local low. Not to say they can't dump, you want to be prepared for that and keep going. But the odds is that, you know, somewhere in this area, this green arrow that I have right here is going to either be here, or somewhere in this area, and there's going to be a temporary reversal trend change temporarily. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.